Warchild Warrior here. Hello, everybody. It's been a little while. God, there's so much to talk about. So much to fucking talk about. Food shortages. Vaccines. Pressure to get your vaccine. Vaccine. Vax. Fucking Cumho over there in New York. Did you see that speech that he gave? I'm sure you guys probably did. How disgusting. Hey, guess what, guys? You can't do shit unless you get this vax. In fact, if you don't get the vax, you're not even a good person. You're a terrible person and you should die. Cumho, New York. Other governors and mayors are starting to fall in line. They're starting to go this way, the route of Cumho. There's a few that are fucking standing tall and standing strong against this. And what's even sadder is that vaccine numbers, people getting vaccinated, I mean, they are going up in some areas, right? Because everyone's fucking getting afraid now because of this new, the new variant. Right? This new fucking, variant. I can't believe this shit that's going on as far as people not wanting to get vaccinated and the humiliation that's happening. It's like hazing, in certain areas, in certain places. Liberal states, leftist states. They are pushing these vaccinations hard. Lockdowns. We're going into another lockdown, everybody. How exciting. We're going to be going into new lockdowns. Isn't this great? Just in time for the fall. Everyone's going to want to be inside anyway because it's raining outside. Right, but what if you're homeless? What about all the homeless people? Oh, well, they have to camp in place, so they can't go anywhere. Do you think they follow those rules? It's about stocking up. It's about to get a lot worse for a lot of people everywhere. Right? All the evictions. So we're about to get a whole lot of homeless people. American citizens. All these illegals coming in. Getting ready to vote. None of them are wearing masks, if you believe in that crap anyway. They're all hypocrites. Wear the masks. Oh, you need to do this, but we're not going to make the illegals do it. I'm just like, I can't even believe, and so everyone's wanting to move, everyone's wanting to leave. I'm struggling with it right now so bad, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even fucking know. MD Creekmore's right. I'm sorry, Backwoods, well, they're both right. Backwoods and Prepping and Backwoods, what's the other channel? They're right. They're both right because people are having to really ask themselves, what are they going to do? Making tough decisions. That's a thing. Like, right now, more than ever, anywhere, for everyone, making the rest of your life type decisions. Like, man, this is the line in the sand. What are you going to do? Are you going to move to another state or are you not? Because if you're not going to do it, you got to deal with what the fuck is going to be happening in your state. If you are going to do it, then you need to do it soon. People are dealing with that kind of shit. Oh, and it's going to get worse. I know there's people that are going to, come into the comments and say, hey, it's going to get, that's not even the half of it. And I know. And my heart goes out to so many people. My heart goes out to so many people. Because right now I'm struggling with a lot of things, personal stuff. I know there's people out there that are struggling with a lot of personal stuff, and then you have all of this going on. These vaccines and the way they're pushing them. God, in California, those poor fucking people, man. And you know what? I don't feel for some people, for half of me feels bad and half of me doesn't. I hate California. I hate the way it's run. I hate the fucking state. I hate everything. You know, and I got family there, and so it's hard for me to feel bad for them. It's hard for me to feel bad for them. They're still there, you know, and part of me is like, fuck them, you know. Sorry to say. Sorry, not sorry. Fuck them. You know, they know what the solution is. They know what they had to do, and you know. But then there's other people, you know, that are going through it, and it's like they're finding in themselves in those same situations. So you know, do we say fuck them too? You know. And I suppose at some point, yes. At some point, there has to be. You have to just. You're either gonna have the strength in you to do it, or you're not. And a lot of people are not. And I've seen a lot of videos today and yesterday, and I've been watching a lot of news, and there's a lot of people saying, and I agree that and it's so true down to the bone, that some people are just not gonna have the strength in them to make a tough, hard decision. And if you can't, you may die. You may fucking get some people killed. So now, you know, there's the scenario of, well, depending on the decision you make, you may die, or you may have to leave some people behind that are gonna die. For what for you know, for given there's all kinds of different scenarios or situations that may arise in the future to where you may have to think about that kind of stuff and those kind of decisions. Are you willing to leave some people behind, and knowing that they're probably not going to make it, but you're going to make it, you know? Or are you, you know, and then it becomes a question of, well, you know, dying to save some people is a noble act. Dying to save, you know, a baby, you know, it's a heroic thing, you know. So yeah, but you know, if you're dead, you're not help to anyone either. So it's like you're gonna have to start thinking about the fact that, you know, what are you gonna die for at some point? You know what I mean? And so it's going to be a real touchy thing, and you know, some really hard decisions are going to have to start being made. These motherfucking vaccines, you know, and they're telling people you can't do things, you know, but I mean, it's like, it's starting to get close to home, man, you know, and we knew this shit was going to happen. You know, we knew this shit was going to happen months ago, you know, months and months and months and months and months ago. We were telling people, hey, this is what we know is going to happen at some point. Prepare for it now, you know. And this whole time, you know, people, you know, some people have been listening, some people have been getting it together, but a lot of people, you know, they thought we were just fucking full of shit. And then, you know, and we were just being conspiracy theories and conspiracy theorists and being paranoid. And look at now, right? Were we right, or were we right? We said the vaccinations weren't going to do shit. The masks weren't going to do shit. They're going to tell you you're going to need a third shot. They're going to tell you you're going to need a mask even if you get the vaccines, and if you're indoors and you can wear 6 masks or 9 masks, you're still going to need a third vaccination. And it's not going to make sense, and it's all going to be bullshit. We said all that, right? And they were like, yeah, that's fucking crazy talk. You're fucking full of shit. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, laughing in our face. Yeah, You go ahead, guy that believes in aliens and Bigfoot. Right. But here we are today. And look at now. Right? We're right. We were right the whole time. They know it. They're running with their fucking tail tucked between their legs. They know it. They know we were right. So now they got to come up with something else to make us look crazy, to make us look like, we're the ones that are causing the trouble, causing the problems. Oh, you people that are not getting vaccinated, you're the reasons why. You're the reason why. Oh yeah? Is that right? Is that what the science says? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. That's what the science says, according to their science, their truth. It's all horseshit. It's all horseshit. And you know what? In 6 months from now, whatever's going on here now, today, in 6 months from now, what do you think? Do you think it's going to be better, or do you think it's going to be worse? Let's make a prediction. With what's going on, and with Biden doing what he's doing and saying what he's saying, right? Hey, we're going to make it mandatory for you motherfuckers. And if you don't like it, go live on an island. And come ho over there in New York. And Newsom over there in fucking California. With all these people doing all this shit, the way that they're doing it, and the speed that it's all happening, the shortages, by the end of August, by September 1st, do you think that everyone's going to be like, hey, man, we're doing great. This thing took a turnaround, and the country is fucking, top notch. We're doing great. Or do you think that all of the conspiracy theorists and the theories that we've been, talking about, and all the stuff we've been saying, oh yeah, we're right 6 months later, a year later, has things gotten... Yeah, a year ago, they were telling us this shit, right? Oh yeah, if you do this, we're going to be back to normal in no time. Here we are a year later. Are we back to normal? Or what are they saying? It's going to get worse now. Now we need a third shot. There's a new variant. Masks back on. Vaccines, you need to have them. Absolutely. It's going to be mandatory. Countrywide. Fuck statewide. Countrywide. So they told us a bunch of horse shit. We called them on their horse shit. They said that we were lying. And now here it is a year later. And they're saying, well, it looks like the conspiracy theorists were right. Sorry, guys. We're going back into new lockdowns. Because they're not getting vaccinated. And so they're the fucking trouble, They're the trouble guy. They're the trouble. I don't know what phrase I was looking for. I was kind of stuttering because I'm getting all hyped up. But it's because this shit is just like, it's fucking unbelievable. It's unbelievable that there's still people that are going against everything that is like complete fact. Like, we can drop these facts in their face, and we, like, you could have the proof. You could have the fucking documents. You could have everything. You could be so right. You couldn't be any more right. And I'm not talking about left-right paradigm. I'm talking about being correct. I'm talking about having proof, showing them, letting them see it, letting them hear it. How much more right than them can you be, right? And you show them, and the fucked up crazy thing about it is they still think that you're just lying and you're just full of shit. And so it's like, at this point, you just gotta... The only way... It's gotta be violent, man. It sucks. It sucks so bad that there's no other way. There is no other fucking way. The peaceful protests, the signs, the fucking holding hands and kumbaya and getting in the streets and protesting, for days and nights and weeks on end. It's still the same. Nothing has changed. That shit doesn't change anything. It has to be forceful. It has to be a violent revolution, a fucking takeover. It has to be an overthrow. There's no other fucking way. They have left us no other choice. They have funneled us, and I've said this before, they have funneled us into this. They have left us no other way, no other choice. They've left us no other way. If there's another way to do this, to get this accomplished without civil war, without revolution, without any of that new revolutionary war, and that's what I'm talking about, and you know, some people are going to be like, no, that's too extreme. You're now you sound like an anarchist or a fucking you know, a domestic terrorist. No, I'm not talking about domestic terrorism. I'm talking about basically going to war with these motherfuckers. And whatever that means, that's what it means. You know? Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You know, and I mean, I'm dropping little phrases, but you tell me the way out of this then. Because everything that we've been trying, has it worked? Look at where we're at. Look at where we're at. Look at what we're accepting, what we're about to accept. Look at what we're about to say, yeah, thank you, may I have another. So everything has worked. So the people that are against what I'm saying, you're telling me that the shit that you've been doing and that you've been accepting and just writing your senators, calling them on the phone, sending them emails, all that shit, that's worked? That has worked? Bombarding them with emails, bombarding them with phone calls, going to show up on their steps in person in huge crowds. That has worked? That has changed something? Or are we still in the same situation, if not worse? Because that's what you people that are against what I'm saying are saying. That going there, protesting in large crowds, calling them, bombarding their emails and their phones, that's how we get shit done. Holding up the signs, standing in front of their houses. They have 1 million houses. If you show up at one, they'll sneak out the back door and go to another one. They've got an underground bunker under their house, a tunnel. They can get out in a helicopter. They can go move to New Zealand if they fucking feel threatened, you know? So you're telling me that all of that shit has worked and that it's made a difference and that's why we're doing so good now. You know? What I'm saying, it's not worked. It hasn't fucking worked. It's not gonna work anytime soon. So we need to do this then. Other people, other channels are saying the same thing. So I know it's not just me thinking this way and saying this shit. So if we all can agree on it, then let's meet up somewhere and let's get the ball rolling. I don't know. What are we talking about? How much are we going to take? How much are we going to take? I'm one guy. I'm ready to go. But I'm one guy. I'm one fucking guy. I need 100 other motherfuckers, 1,000 other motherfuckers like me that are going to be, you know, armed to the teeth and ready to go. And you know what? I don't know what's going to happen to this video. Whatever. I'll make another one. I'll fucking create another channel. I'll make another one. I don't give a shit. But I am just saying that this shit is... We knew this was coming. We knew it was going to get this bad. And we know it's going to get worse. We know that... you know, what is today? It's August 3rd today, so we know that by August 15th it's going to be way wackier, and then by August 27th it's going to be way wackier than that, and then by August 30th it's going to be wackier, and then by September 5th it's going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? This is where we're at now? You know, so we're going to be talking about this stuff, and we're going to be seeing the wackiest shit happen. Tomorrow is going to be wackier than today. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Whatever news we heard about today, whatever, you know, crazy shit that we're like, we can't believe. Tomorrow, what do you think tomorrow's news headlines are going to be like? What do you think? Stupid old creepy Uncle Joe, what do you think is going to come out of his dumbass mouth tomorrow? You know, what do you think Kumho's going to say overnight? You know, we still got hours before evening. Well, I do anyway. It's 4:30 here in the state that I'm in. Fucking communist goddamn Oregon. Listen. They're gonna, these vaccines, I just can't believe how fucking much they're, pushing this stuff. They're giving away money trying to get people to do this, and that's the thing. It's like they've tried everything to get people to do it, and no one's wanting to do it except for the dumb sheep. The good thing is that we can see who the sheep are by all the people going to volunteering and saying, all right, they're taking my life away, I gotta do it, I gotta go do it. We can see who the weak-minded people are, the ones that are really scared. And I know it sucks to be scared, and I'm not making fun of people that are scared. I'm just saying that this is definitely going to weed out the people. Like, there's going to be two classes at some point, and this is what they want. There's going to be two classes. There's going to be the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. And the unvaccinated people, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make our lives hard right now, and they're trying to make it harder. They're trying to find out who is really the enemy. And the only way to do that is for them to be like, all right, well, all the people that are unvaccinated are our enemies, basically. So let's see who the unvaccinated people are. Who are they? Where are they? And that's what's going on right now. They're basically, weeding out the crowd. They're weeding us out. They're trying to find out who's going to be cooperative and who isn't. Who can they scare into the shit and who is not. And all the people that they can't scare into it, well, they're going to come up with some crazy shit for us. I tell you. I'm telling you. So, I mean, if the ultimate sacrifice has to be made, then I suppose, well, that's what's going to happen. But right now there is a process going on throughout the entire country. There is something happening right now in our society, in every corner of the country right now, in every state. Everyone's going through some bullshit, right? The fucking South, you've got Louisiana, that mayor over there the Democrat fucking mayor, right? Okay, you've got New York, you've got California. So on both, from coast to coast, from north to south, people are feeling this in some way, and people are revolting against it. A lot of people are folding and saying, all right, you know what? They're going to basically tell me I can't come out my front door and breathe fucking air unless I get this damn thing. So some people are like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. Other people are like, no, fine. You know what? If I wind up homeless and on the streets next to some homeless bum, I'm not going to get the vaccine. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully, for the people that don't get vaccinated and the people that are against this, hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But if that was to happen, accept it. Say, well, because if you don't accept it, basically you're saying, well, you know what, then I'll get vaccinated just so I don't wind up a homeless bum. If hopefully I get my brains blown out and, in some sort of kind of, war or something before that happens. But, I'm not getting it. And I know there's a lot of people that are not going to get it. So stick true to that. Stick to your convictions. No matter what they threaten you with. And they're going to throw everything at you except for the kitchen sink. You know what? Fuck that. They're going to throw the kitchen sink and the fucking bathtub and the counter and they're going to throw everything at you. They're doing it now. They're starting these mandates. We knew the mandation was coming, and it is. I mean, they're not saying that, hey, you're fucking going to go to prison. But, I mean, they're making your house a prison. They're basically saying you will not participate in society, point blank, period, unless you get vaccinated. Now what? This shit is happening. Other countries are watching this too. You better believe Iran, China, Russia, fucking Korea. They're all watching this shit. They're all watching how we're responding to our own government. They're watching our government and what they're doing over there in the fucking sea. In the North China Sea, the conflicts that we've been having over there. China is not afraid of us. They're not afraid of our fucking military right now. No one is at this point. Sad and unfortunately, other countries right now are looking at us and they're going, "Are you kidding me? Have you seen the military recruitment videos for like other countries, and then our recruitment videos? I've been watching those and they're fucking hilarious. I mean, it's actually not hilarious, it's fucking sad to see what our military recruitment videos look like, you know, on a split screen next to like Russia's and fucking some of the other ones, the Israeli ones, and you know, our military is, it looks like I can't believe it. I don't even want to say, man. And I respect all the men and women over there. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the videos are making us look like we can be easily run over. Sad to say, sorry to say. And so other countries, they're not afraid of us right now. They're like, "Are you kidding me? What, afraid of what? What are we afraid of? A bunch of transgender guys beating men and women in their Olympics? Transgender guys in their military? Running around in red high heels? Remember that shit? Doing push-ups in red high heels? Because we need to understand what it's like to feel like a woman? Is that what other countries should be afraid of? You know, drag queen reading hour with our children while they're over there fighting wars?